Welcome back to the show. Well, we have got Felicia McNabb with us today. She's the Executive Director of the American Red Cross here in Bristol. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
And you might want to get your pen and paper because she just told me we have two things to tell you. So we've got a couple of things that we want to share with you that the American Red Cross is doing right now in our community. Right. So which is the first one?
Well, first we're going to talk about our Celebration of Heroes program.
Okay.
The event itself is going to be March the 27th at the Old Farm, and we're very excited about it. This is a first-year event for us, and what we're hoping to do is honor some of the people in the community that some of them we work with on a day-to-day basis, like firefighters and policemen and people who are just really making an impact in the community. And so the program is an award ceremony. Basically, we want to give them awards, and we have corporate sponsors that also want to join us in recognizing these worthy individuals.
So now, how did this program start? And it's called the Celebration of Heroes?
Celebration of Heroes.
Okay, I love it.
We have a couple of neighboring chapters that have done this for about 10 years, and so I got the opportunity to attend that a year or so ago, and I thought, we should do that. We really, we work with a lot of people that are out there every day doing things for people in our community, and we really want to be able to have them recognized. So.
And the Old Farm is just beautiful, so that'll be such a nice, place for an awards ceremony.
It's very nice, and one of our benefactors, Mike Quillen, has agreed to host that for us, so we're very excited to be able to have it there.
So now, how many heroes will you be honoring this year?
Well, we're hoping to honor 10. We've gotten some nominations in, and there are a couple of categories we're still looking for people in.
Okay.
So the categories are community impact, firefighter, law enforcement, military, workplace, corporate hero, Good Samaritan, medical, and education. And we've gotten some nominations in and some really good ones.
I bet.
But we're still a little short in the education department and also in law enforcement.
Okay.
So,
we need your help.
Yes,
so if you know somebody, and if they want to nominate someone, do they go to the website? Where do they go?
They can go to www.redcross.org/Mountain Empire, which is the name of our chapter.
Okay.
Or they can just call the local Red Cross, which is my office in Bristol, Virginia, and we'll be happy to set them up with the nomination form.
Felicia, do you want to give us that number if they wanted to call?
Sure, it's 276-645-6650.
Okay, great. We'll put that up on the screen too so that you'll know. We'll put the website and the phone number, especially in education. I know we can probably all think of a lot of heroes.
We can, and I'm trying to stay out of the process as far as suggesting people to be nominated, but I know there are a lot of worthy teachers out there and educators.
Now, is there a deadline that you need to do this by?
We really need it in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
Because our event's March the 27th.
Yeah, so that's just right around the corner.
It is. It's coming up fast, so we want to make sure we have everything in order for that.
Oh, well, I wish you the best of luck with it. That's exciting.
Well, thank you.
What a great way to honor our local heroes, because there are so many people, and I like that there are all these categories too, because then I think that gives more of an opportunity for people to really get highlighted in, we all have different sets of skills.
Right, exactly.
So, that's just great. That's exciting.
Thank
now,
you.
we still have one more thing, so listen up. Here we go, number 2.
Okay, well, as you may know, the Red Cross every day in our community, and our chapter actually covers 10 counties, we respond to disasters. We also help support local military, and we teach classes like first aid and CPR. So we are always needing volunteers, and we have a volunteer open house that we're going to be hosting March the 17th. March is Red Cross Month, which is why we do all this stuff in March. But anyway, it's going to be at our office on Lee Highway on March 17th at 5 p.m. And so anybody who is interested in volunteering or has ever thought about volunteering, we invite them to come out. There's going to be food. We're going to have a lot of our current volunteers in every different aspect of Red Cross services there for them to talk with. And we'll have a volunteer coordinator there that will be able to sign them right up if that's something that they're interested in doing. So
Well, that
even
is-
if they just want to gather the information,
Well, now, I think a lot of times we are all very interested and then we just don't know how to do it, and then something happens
Right.
and we need people. So this is a great opportunity. So if you are free on March 17th, definitely come by the office on Lee Highway and at 5 o'clock.
Right, we
And
would
you'll
love to have
learn
them.
how
We would
to
love
how to
have
get
them.
prepared for, hopefully nothing will happen, but you can never be. Usually, I've always heard if you are prepared, then nothing happens. It's
Sometimes that's the case.
and
A lot of
sometimes
times
when
that's
you're
the
not,
case.
then that's when. So we all should be there.
But even if there's a large event, it's so much better if the volunteers can be in place and already be
Right.
trained. We can be so much more effective if we can hit the ground running as soon as something happens, and we can't do that unless we have the volunteers already trained. So,
Well, good. Are we missing anything? Is there anything else you'd like to add today on the show?
no, I think that pretty much covers it. I appreciate you having me here.
Well, we're excited to have you. A couple of nice opportunities for all of you folks out there. And we will be back with more in just a moment.